Set up the camera a little bit. All right. All right. So right here, we're going to be drawing actual page I'm working on for Helwär. I actually got lucky, and this is a page. It's not really too spoilery, and we're drawing the Helbinger. And the Helbinger is what Helwär turns into when he doesn't meddle. So, yeah. It's my next book. Got like about 7 to 10 more pages left. And yeah, just figured I'd show you guys. I figured I'd have at least hopefully this and maybe another video I could do. I got some spoilers up here, though. That's why I got it covered. So there's a couple panels up there I can't show you guys. Yeah. Got to bring these horns down a little bit. His head's too big. There we go. It's crazy. Like you make a character and then you take a while before you get to draw him. But now I'm getting to draw a whole lot of this guy. Yeah, he's a fun character. Let's see here. Let's see, is that? Hey, how's it going, Damian King 1? Thanks for all the 21 of you guys watching right now. I'm working on one of my pages of my next comic book. It's called Helwär, and yeah, I'm on like page 90 something right now. And this is one of the last pages. I got a couple panels up here covered. I don't want to spoil it. I was trying to find like a time where I can actually draw something out of this book and not spoil it. In retrospect, I wish I had been drawing a lot more pages live, so you guys can kind of see my process. You're gonna make a drawing channel? Awesome, man. That's great. Yeah, I highly recommend doing that. Later in the days. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Let's see here. This guy's got a lot of stuff going on in his design, so I gotta go back and make some tweaks. Oh, you're 8 years old, huh? Oh, that's good, man. Just keep at it. Let's see here. All right. This guy's got horns growing out right here. Looks like a bunch of stuff going on right here, but gotta have a photo reference, you know. So I got one right here. This is a cool book because you can draw. I like to do is quick when I make a character. I like to do like the front and the back, do a quick turnaround, you know, especially when you're doing world building. This book right here I got for $1, right? I got it at the 99-cent store before it closed down. Thanks for all the 42 you guys watching. So what I liked about this book was I got it for $1, right? And it has just the top right here and then lines so you can create a character, do a quick turnaround, and then you could take notes underneath. So if I ever need to go back and reference this character, I have it right here, you know? So, and it's all right there. And he's kind of an intricate design. So sometimes the left and the right arms and right shoulders, and you have to go back and look at it, you know? Because there needs to be consistency. So it gets confusing sometimes. So I have that. My buddy actually made a prototype shirt. I'm gonna launch this book hopefully in March. Sorry. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty fucking metal. I'm gonna be making a trailer for it in the next coming months, so be on the lookout for that. All right. I'm gonna come in here with a little eraser action. All right. Start clearing out those spikes or those little horns. All right, there's that. A lot of people are going to be off work tomorrow. Hey, have a good one, kid. Have a good day. Don't be watching my videos that aren't for kids, which are most of them. So, but keep drawing. All right, there's that. Yeah, because I got a lot of metal artwork. It's pretty brutal, you know, and yeah. I mark my videos not for kids, so. Let's see here. I don't even let my kids look at most of my art. Let's see. Kids are sneaky though, man. We all used to be like that, I guess. Right. So yeah, if you guys are new to this channel, I do doing draw streams now a lot more. Primarily like a review channel and promo channel. Hey, how's it going? Salisi Kato, thanks for stopping by. I'm drawing my character Helbinger from my book Helwär. It's gonna be coming out pretty soon. Well, hopefully in March. And yeah, this is one of the guys in there. This is the main character right here. Yeah, that's Helwär right there, Batt Helwär. He turns into this when certain things happen. But yeah, I did these designs like 3 years ago. So it's quick. They're just quick designs. When you guys come up with these characters, you want to have them jotted down. That way you can go in there and go look at them. Even if your style changes a little bit, it's good to have it. All right. This dude's pretty veiny. But yeah, it's about a bounty hunter, a Viking bounty hunter in the 90s. And he's on his last mission. He's trying to free his brother from from Helheim. He has one more thing he's got to do, and then his brother's free. So at the same time, he's trying to break his brother out of prison, which is Helheim, and the ruler of that realm is Hel Nora in my universe. So get to play with the Norse pantheon a little bit in there. It's pretty fun. Right, that. See, this got chopped off right here. All right. Thanks everyone for stopping by. If you guys are into comic book reviews, draw streams, tips on making comics, you might like this channel, that type of thing you want, consider liking and subscribing. All right. Trying to set up a show, another live show too, where I have guests on. It's probably going to be, I'm thinking about doing it on the weekends, and probably one of the weekend days, early in the morning. It's probably going to be comics and cartooning or something like that. All right. Now I got to do this right here. This comes around like that. All right. This guy's got a bunch of jewelry right here. Yeah, it should be on that side right there. He's got this like chainmail right here. I don't want to speak too much on this guy because I don't want to spoil too much about him, but today I did a little video on Solomon Kane. I did a little bit of artwork for that, and I wanted to drop it today. And basically I was thinking, why isn't there a Solomon Kane day? There's a Batman day and a Star Wars day, and Solomon Kane's been around over 100 years, and he's such a cool character. I think a lot of these pulp characters should have days where we kind of maybe go and celebrate them a little bit, maybe have parties, maybe do some artwork, read some books, maybe do some live readings, just kind of celebrate these characters a little bit. It's about remembrance and respect in art, you know? Things die if they're not remembered, if they're not talked about. I'm in the minority where I believe that we kind of need reboots, or things need to get remade. People forget about stuff. That's why you have to remake stuff. Doesn't mean the reboot's going to be better, but you should always try it. That should be the goal, right? Is to try to make it better. And then once you see that, you go back and you watch the originals. Most originals are better. Everyone knows that. However, there is some reboots that are better, and it's usually they're horror movies. So the first one would be The Thing by John Carpenter. That movie's a remake from The Thing that came from outer space. The next one would be The Fly, directed by David Cronenberg, starring Jeff Goldblum. That's a remake. It's better than the original. And the final one would be The Wolfman with Benicio del Toro and Anthony Hopkins. That movie is far superior than the original Lon Chaney Jr. Wolfman movie. It's my favorite werewolf movie, the best. So that's why you got to do your reboots. You know, people will come back and they might like it and check it out. Check out the originals, right? I gotta put this guy's fur on right here. Okay. I gotta draw the background too. And this horse, this is his that's actually his motorcycle right there. It's a horse. His name's Goldmane. But yeah, he doesn't really ride it in this form. Not in this issue anyway. Yo, hey, what's up, Raul and T? How you doing? I'm just drawing a little bit of one of my pages for my book Helwär. I actually got lucky. There's a page that wasn't too spoilery. Been working on this book for too long. It's going to be even longer now, probably. Got to start lettering pretty soon. Lettering. The dreaded lettering. We get Clip Studio, and yeah, it's funny. I got an email from Adobe. I guess they're going to start raising their monthly rate to $16 a month now. I'm like, bugger that. Thinking about just, canceling it. Getting Clip Studio, and yeah. It's kind of pointless to have that. But yeah, I also tried to get a shadow day going last month. That shit dawned on me like this year. It was a Batman day, and I'm like, bro, we need like days for these old characters. If no one's gonna do it, I'm gonna bring it up. Even if I look like an idiot or I'm shilling or whatever, I don't care. Like, let's get these books. Let's get these these days, where we can do some art. It's a good way to for people to make art. I try to just sync it up with the day that they were first published, because The Shadow was sometime last month, I believe, and Solomon Kane was published sometime this month, 1928, I believe. So I tried to just sync it up. I was gonna try to put them both together, like back to back, it'd be like every week, every year you kind of celebrate them like on a holiday. But I figured it. If it kicked off, that'd be cool, man. I didn't expect it to, but it would be kind of cool. You get the whole month to draw Solomon Kane, and then you kind of bust it out at the end of the month. And people are starting to really get into Solomon Kane now. Let's see here. What's that? Yeah. It's funny, you draw characters sometimes, and when they're moving or they're from different perspectives, there's a lot of things that you don't necessarily show on their wardrobe. This guy's got a lot of stuff going on when he's just kind of standing there posing. Most of the time, in a lot of the panels I've been drawing lately, he's been moving around a lot, so you don't show everything all the time. But right now, I'm kind of doing that. I got this new drawing book from Walmart for like $8. It's just like kind of like that. It's called The Traveler. It's got a name, and it's got recycled paper. It's pretty thick, the paper, and I think it's like a 70 or 65 weight. But I wanted to do it just to fill it up with like characters, man. I want to start building like a fantasy, like gothic fantasy world. So I want to start putting like characters in there, monsters, beasts, locations. I want to start sketching out like cities and towns and stuff like that. I don't want to get too crazy with it, but I don't know. My sketchbooks, I kind of like to have different sketchbooks for different worlds. Just kind of have them separated and whatnot. Let's see here. All right, so this one. This one's gonna have to go. So you have to turn it like that. Or I'll just do it like. So I could do like this. All right. Oh man. Now I got to cover the wheel up. Hey, how's it going, John? John Holmes. Basically a juggalo. Oh, okay. Like what's the insane clown posse? It's a juggalo world. Yeah, you got to juggle, man. You got to juggle. That's 100%. You know, you got to juggle a lot of things in this world. You got to have three side hustles, or you got to have 3 hustles going. Everyone working right now, the working class. It's wild. Very much so. Juggalette in high school, huh? Oh, snap. Okay. So this guy's got he's got big these big spikes right here coming out of his shoes, on his boots. What's that? All right. I'm like sub to this channel, and like I'm sub to a fuck ton of channels, maybe like 200, something like that, and they're just too many, you know. And I'm not one of those fools that like unsub the channels, you know. But there's a lot. It's just kind of like, and I'm just like kind of check them out, you know. A lot of them are like other creators and things like that. I was watching one of the live streams today, and it's like, you know, just this typical shit that you see everywhere, like a bunch of people kind of talking about pop culture bullshit. And they start talking about Batman casting, and I was saying like, hey, you should get Scott Adkins. He's great, you know. He's like perfect. He looks like, you know, Bruce Wayne. He could do all the moves. He's, you know, he started out as just a martial artist, like a backup guy, and now he's, you know, he's getting a lot of movies now. He's tons of fucking movies, and they're just like, he can't act. He's a stuntman. He's a stuntman. He can't act. It's like, no, he's in a fuck ton of movies where he's the main character and he can act, you know. And they're saying like Taylor Kitsch, that dude that played Gambit, should play Batman. I'm like, nah, he's pretty wooden, dude. He's pretty wooden, you know. And they're like getting all mad and shit. They're like that's the motherfucker that said Scott Adkins should play Batman. They're getting real passionate about it, you know. I'm like, chill out, bro. I'm just talking about fan casting, you know. He was getting heated. I mean, Taylor Kitsch is all right, but he is a little wooden to me, you know. I love me some John Carter, but I mean, go listen to that Gambit voice, you know. I don't know. Definitely not Batman though, but Scott Adkins, yeah, dude. Yeah, and Batman, like a lot of Batman isn't like he's stoic, man. Like, and the guy he actually did he tried out for the role for Batman versus Superman, and he didn't get it, but he did an audition tape, and they took the scene from Dark Knight Rises when Christian Bale is doing that speech on the stairwell talking to Alfred, and yeah, I thought Scott Adkins did a great job, and he's gotten even better at his acting chops have stepped up too. He's even got roles in like Zero Dark 30, like little scenes. They hired him for acting, not for martial arts. And as far as martial arts go, he's like like the best guy out there right now. Yeah. People get real passionate though, man. It's wild about their casting. Yeah. Bunch of good movies coming out. I feel like for me, all the movies I want to watch haven't came out yet. Like Deathstalker, Frankenstein, Predator, Badlands, Sisu looks dope. Mortal Kombat was coming out, but now it's getting pushed back till next year. I know there's more too. Oh, like The Conjuring, that movie with the dog, with Good Boy or something like that. That looks badass. Yeah, yeah. What about you guys? But it's pretty hot out here. Swear. She needs to be a little bigger. Right. Yeah, I can't wait for this book to come out. Hopefully it will. You never know. Might not. Keep trying though. It's gonna be black and white too. Let's see, there's that. I'm gonna try to, let's see here. Reposition this real quick. Might be okay. Let's see here. It's spoiling too much. Oh, kind of hard to do it here. Let's see. The spoiler. Let's see here. There we go. Don't spoil it. Let's say Labor Day, huh? Today's Labor Day. Everybody's off today. Right. All right, there we go. Right. Thanks for everybody stopping by, hitting the like. I appreciate it. And people that just subbed right now, you're awesome. YouTube's a finicky place. Right. So got this boot laid out right here. This boot has some big old horns coming up the side. So don't want to be on the wrong end of these boots. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to head to the movies though for reals. This definitely gonna go try to go see day one. Deathstalker, Sisu. I think Sisu is gonna be a big hit. I really do. I really do. I mean, for an action movie, I think it's gonna do like Sinners numbers. You know, I think it's like 100 million. I could see it doing that because that first movie, a lot of people really dug it. A lot of people haven't seen it either. But when I was watching an interview, or sorry, when I was reading an interview with the director Tommy something, I forgot his name. He was saying that like, yeah, you're not going to expect what's going to happen in the next movie, and to me, it sounded like it was going to be kind of corny, like something kind of goofy, because he's going to be doing something with his gold or whatnot. And no, the trailer looks just way better. It's like the type of movie. It's a full on the revenge, story. You get the origin in the second one, So, and then they have Nathan or Stephen Lang in there. They got Richard Brake in there. Bunch of new, bigger actors, And I was following their filmography from the previous movie they did before Sisu. I'm sure they've done more, but the one that I know that was kind of famous in the indie scene was Rare Exports. It was a horror movie about Santa Claus where he's kind of like this Nordic troll. And there's tons of them, like they're running around up there, and they have a Krampus like in a hangar, and it's like a kaiju, and it's pretty badass actually. Like the concept was really good, and the main character, I forgot his name from Sisu, Martin or Victor or something like that. He's in there. He's like they have a father and a son, and he's the son in there, or he's the father in there. And they captured this like crazy goblin Santa Claus looking dude, and like this homeless person up in Finland. Yeah, definitely recommend you guys checking it out. It's called Rare Exports from the team that brought you Sisu. I think that they were just like one day probably were just like, hey, let's make a fucking action movie, Let's make a Nazi hunting prospector, And just like, fuck yeah, let's do it. The old man, revenge genre movies are really taking off ever since Taken with Liam Neeson. Hey, how's it going, Legend? Thanks for stopping by. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Legend, but it's pretty badass. If you've ever played that game Zelda, that's like closest thing you're gonna get to it in movie form. Let's see. Hey, how's it going, Ryan Morzo? Thanks for stopping by. Just so you guys know, I'm drawing a page out of my next comic book. It's called Helwär, and this is a character that Helwär turns into. This is called the Helbinger. Yeah, and he rides this motorcycle. It's a gold horse motorcycle. And I think this is page 92. So the book's gonna be like about 100 pages. I'm hoping to launch it in March. That's the goal. So gotta have goals, man. You either do or you don't. So we got that. I think he's got two horns coming out the back right here. Because this is a say the complete art that you posted. Look, thanks, man. You watched that movie Legend? Yeah, it's great. There's two different versions of it. There's the American version, which is my favorite, and then there's the European version, which is a musical. I recommend watching both, but the American one's better, in my humble opinion. The complete art. I don't know if the complete art. If you mean, I did a Solomon Kane piece I posted as a short. If you guys want to check it out, I did that today because I'm trying to get the hashtag Solomon Kane Day going. Because Solomon Kane is over. He's like 100 and so many years old. He's such a cool character. And then I did a King Cole piece yesterday or the day before to promote the book The Atlantean that's out. But I don't know if this was the piece you're talking about. It might have been this one. I use this one a lot. Yeah. This is really good. Your drawing looks really good. Oh, thanks, Legend. I appreciate you. And thanks for stopping by. I'm trying to do more of these draw streams. And I haven't been able to do like any page, show any of my pages that I've been working on because there's it's the end of the book and there's a lot of spoilers. So this isn't really too spoilery because people kind of know about this. I've been kind of talking about this character. So I figured out, I'm like, this is a golden opportunity. I can show what I'm working on right now. So now I'm going to draw the axe. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for checking that out. Yeah, I actually have two shorts that I did in the last 2 days. I normally do like one a month if I'm lucky, but I had some artwork that I was holding on to for the one today, and they just kind of both worked out. So I got lucky. Let's see here. Let's see, there's that. Okay. I haven't drawn this weapon in like 2 years. It's kind of tricky to draw, to be honest. So from here to here. Okay. I see what we're doing here. That thing's hella long. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be way up here. The Atlantean was the one I saw. I watched one of the streams while you were drawing it. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Thanks. Yeah, this thing's massive. I underestimated the size of it. Yeah. Here to here. Yeah, that's really long. Wow. Let's see here. Might have to. Oh, that's got to be right there. Let's see. Very tricky. Let me see. Let's see this. Oh yeah, it's not that long. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I could do a skull right here. Okay. So what's the book you're making about, and where would I get it if I get it? If you know, it's gonna be about the book's called Helwär, and it's about a Viking bounty hunter that's on his last mission, and he's been hunting bounties for Helnora, which is the god of Helheim, and his his brother is actually locked up in Helheim, and he wants to free him. So that's why he's been working for Helnora all these, you know, centuries basically. And it's his last day, and a lot of things go wrong. Let's just put it that way. And he turns into this character right here called the Helbinger, and he rides this steed right here. It's his motorcycle horse called Goldmane. And some of the inspirations I took was from comic books I liked, like Thor and the Incredible Hulk. A little bit of Lobo thrown in. Helwär is he's a mechanic. He's also a blacksmith and a guitar player in his metal band. So definitely a comic that's just, it's fun book. And he's gonna be going around the different realms. Let's see here. And as far as about where I'm probably I'll have it on one crowdfunding site, or I'm gonna probably I might have it on like a bunch of them. I kind of want to launch it on 3 sites on the same day. That's what I'm looking into right now. Because these crowdfunding sites, they have different audiences. So it's kind of cool to give every chance you got, Otherwise, it could be kind of tricky these days. Let's see here. But so that's kind of the gist of it. He's got to free his brother from Helheim. He's on his last mission. Once he completes this mission, his brother and him are free. But something goes wrong, and he has to go on one final mission without spoiling too much more. But it's a story about family and the burden of your sins, I guess. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a trailer pretty soon. I'm gonna be cutting a trailer pretty soon. I already got the music for it done. Let's see here, legend. What is the name of the character you're drawing? The name of the character I'm drawing technically would be the Helbinger. That's the Helbinger. And Helwär is the character that originally Bert Helwär, that's his name, Bert. His first name is Bert, his last name is Helwär, and he turns into the Helbinger. If he doesn't, yeah. If I tell you, basically he's gotta do something, and if he doesn't do it, the Helbinger he'll turn into it. That's kind of part of the story. So that's a really good story. Did you come up with it? Yeah, I did. I was actually I take a lot of it from Norse mythology, but I was kind of inspired by I guess that movie Falling Down, if you guys have ever heard of it, with Robert Duvall and Michael Douglas. And there's this cop that Robert Duvall plays, and it's his last day at work, and everything just kind of keeps going wrong. But this was like one of the first things I did for Helwär. So that's Helwär right there. I had to fix the H on that though. It looks like Nelwar, but now I fixed it. But it's not going to be in color like this. The cover will have color, but it's going to be in black and white. It's going to be real indie. I'm changing the tone, but yeah, he's got a guitar sword, and he's also got an axe sword. And if you see up close, you could see Helwär right there. it's heated up. No, that's his steed. It's got like 16 exhaust pipes. Yeah, this is my other book, Butch Cleaver. So that's what I'm working on now. I've been kind of leaning more to do black and white comic books. they look cool and they kind of go with the style that I'm going for now. Yeah, it's definitely a Jekyll and Hyde thing. For sure, for sure. And it takes place in the 90s. During the 90s metal scene. Let's see here. Working on this axe. Like that concept? Cool. Yeah, I actually have ideas for like 2 more books, like a trilogy, but we'll see what happens. I kind of want to. I like to jump around and work on a lot of different projects, just because it's fun. Hopefully, I get it done. Let's see here. That looks like Doom on steroids. So you made other books? Yeah, I made this book called Butch Cleaver 1 and 2. This is the second one. I actually have them available on fundmycomic.com. They're like the first prints of each one. And then eventually I'll have them on my online store. I'm gonna start I'm gonna open up an online store. I'm gonna start selling artwork on there and my books pretty soon, before the end of the year. But if you want to pick up Butch Cleaver, I have that there too right now. Let's see here. I need to use a stencil. That's not big enough. Let's see here. Did you ever find that sketchbook you wanted? Yeah, I got one from Walmart. It's pretty dope. It's leather. Let me see. Let me go grab it. Hold on one sec. All right. So let's see here. Quick little break. Okay. So this is it right here. Brand new. I got it. It's called the Traveler. Got it from Walmart. It's got recycled paper in it. Looks cool. You know, kind of like that journal from Last Crusade that Indiana Jones has. My dad's journal. So you got that, right? I thought it was a pretty good price. $8. Got the little lock on it, the strap, and open it up. No. I think it's pleather. I don't know. It feels like leather. It's probably pleather. But I mean, for $8, it's like 160 pages. But the paper is pretty thick, so I could pencil and then I could ink on it. You know. It's got the lock on there, like that. Yeah, I think it was like $10 with tax. And the back, it's got little envelope right there, so you could put just random notes for what you're working on, you know. But I kind of want to just use it for my new Gothic sword and sorcery world I'm building. So I like to have different sketchbooks for different projects, you know. But I like that one. I want to sell a little bigger. They have really nice ones, but I don't know. I kind of like that one's small as well. Like it's big enough to draw like a character like this, you know. Because when I like to do the turnarounds and stuff, so I could fit like a character that size in there, you know. He's gonna fit. You know what I mean? So. Let's see here. Terry Bryan, hey, thanks for stopping by. I like rice paper so I can trace. Yeah, rice paper's cool. Tracing's good too. Get real good tracing. Ain't nothing wrong with tracing. That's how you learn. was going to use a stencil for this, but I don't need it. Helbinger is very organic. Let's just leave it at that. When he turns into this beast, he's a very organic beast, if you will. So if I start saying stuff, it's going to just start spoiling it. Finally, someone other than me and Ryan. Yeah. I think there's 8 people watching. Thanks, everybody. There's probably a couple bots and some lurkers. But yeah, I'll get back to this. But yeah, that's the another book I'm going to start filling that up. The fantasy book I'm working on, I haven't even started building it. I just kind of come up with some concepts. I've been taking notes and conceptually trying to come up with something original even before I start drawing these said characters and locales. For me, that kind of starts with notes, things like that. Then once I get kind of the gist of what I want to go, then I'll actually start drawing these worlds, and these towns, and these places. The main thing is the story. That's always going to be the main thing. You can build the biggest, coolest world ever, but the story isn't good, then it's kind of. But at the same time, I want to tell. It's like a universe, you know. So I want to, or a fantasy world. So I want to tell a multitude of stories with different characters. You know, kind of like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones or Conan the Barbarian, that type of shit. No, I don't play D&D. No, I do like the Drizzt character though. He's pretty badass. I read the R.A. Salvatore graphic novels back in the day. I really like that. I like the whole like spider people. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. You should try to find a dungeon master if you really need help to inspire a medieval story. Are you going to color it after you're done sketching? No, not now. Yeah, no. Let's see here. I want to get into painting eventually. It's a crazy axe. Let's see here. Only because dungeon masters basically make a medieval story every time they play. Oh yeah, my buddy's working on a tabletop game right now. It's pretty cool. Okay, got that. Right. What's that? Easy to mess this up. Let's see. Got that blade just right. And start listening to some more metal when I'm working. Took a metal break for too long. Air GTG, have a good one. Love the art. I'll look into your book when it comes out. Yeah, it should be coming out around St. Patrick's Day. It's still got a while. Do you make the comic book yourself? Yes, I do. I'm going to be doing everything on it. But it's just going to be black and white pencil or inks, letters, and I have an editor. So, got to have an editor and a proofer, a couple proofers, making sure everything's tip top. I mean, as good as it could be for what it's going to be, you know. Definitely not making Hamlet. Okay, so there's that. I could seriously make a whole book about this character, just him. That would be fucking metal. Yeah, that would be real fun. No, sometimes I wish I could just clone myself, even if the books weren't perfect. It's like get more stories out. Do you make the? Oh yeah, sorry, I answered that already. Okay. All right. What country am I from? I'm from America. From America. America. And then I'm going to be supposedly working on an anthology too this year with some other people. And then I got another book coming out called I'm from India. Oh, okay, cool. Got another book coming out too. I'm working on with my buddy called The Puritanian. So that's coming out. So I'm kind of working on 1, 2, 4 projects, I guess, right now. One of them's going extremely slow. One of them's going to pick up really fast, really quick. Yeah. Really excited. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I watched a movie that takes place in India called Extraction. With it's on Netflix with Chris Hemsworth. It's pretty badass. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's kind of well known. Extraction. All right. Action packed. If you haven't seen Extraction, I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. And then they stepped it up even more. Extraction 2 is even better. It's kind of Chris Hemsworth's it's like his Rambo franchise kind of. He's like playing someone similar to himself, I guess. And then they're making the third one. That's gonna be badass. All right, we got that. Yeah, I've seen that. Really good, right? I like that fight scene with him and David Harbour. It's fucking dope. I haven't seen the Thunderbolts. I might watch that tonight. Actually, it's gonna be that or Witcher. Did you see Extraction 2? That was even better. Let's see here. All right, there's this right here. Okay, there we go. I got this right here. Little bolts. This part of the weapon, the two horns that intersect right here and kind of line up, it's like the hardest part to draw. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Let's see here. So you got these two horns intersecting, and then they go around a skull right here that goes into like a kind of like a tree branch. There we go. All right. Yeah, that whole like extraction scene that was so cool. Getting that the wife or that lady and her kids out of that prison, that was badass. It's like a 30-minute like riot scene, pretty much. It's real creative action in there. Okay, we got that right there. Drawn at a weird angle right now. Yeah, that's what I heard. Kind of giving up on Marvel. All right. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. Let's see. Snap. All right, we're getting there. Let's see here. This guy's got these branches coming out of the blade right here. Hey, what up, Montoya? Thanks for stopping by. Drawing some Helbinger right now. It's actually a page out of my my next book, so I was trying to get in here and draw a little bit of that. I never get to really do that, so got lucky. So many spoiler pages right now, so hey, what's up, Edwin? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Everybody go back. Edwin's book. It's on Kickstarter. It's the anthology for the Aces Aces comics, man. Some cool characters on there. Bloodbone, the Ace, the White Leopard, and more. You get all caught up. Let's see here. Do that. This guy's he's got a lot of a lot of moving parts. I mean, he's not a transformer, but A lot of little things going on. Yeah, his outfit's it's kind of a lot of stuff going on. You gotta it's weird. It's like I gotta draw him and then start adding a bunch of stuff, adding muscles, putting muscles. Like when you're drawing like a Hulk or like something like a brute like that or like Pit or something like that, you have to put like fake muscles in there. I do that with a lot of characters in here. They have different anatomies. I wanted to kind of do that. This guy's got pretty long legs, too. I wanted to be really long legged. Then he has just a big old fat neck right here, like shoot, like kind of like Juggernaut, and then the head just kind of sits on top with all these horns. Big shoulders, big biceps. Yeah, real long legs. Helwär's just kind of doesn't. Helwär doesn't have any traps. He's got big shoulders. Like his traps are his trapezes are really small, but he's got big shoulders, big biceps, big triceps. Um, then his brother Wreckbolt, he's got small biceps and these insanely large triceps. So everyone's got like weird anatomy in here. Just thought I would have some fun with that. Um, let's see here. Is that axe you're drawing? Yeah, that's an axe. Yeah, that's his axe. Yeah, definitely. 100%. Colossus. Yeah, Colossus is cool. Colossus is awesome. These big brutes. This character has a lot of roots, antlers, and basically roots, branches, and antler motifs kind of going through this character. Even the veins kind of look really branchy, and I really wanted that. This guy's very, let's see, outdoorsy, if you will. let's see here. How did he get his powers? Um, from Hell. I guess I could say that. Hell basically gave him these powers. She did. She put a curse on him. Kind of like Juggernaut, right? My powers are mystical. I remember the cartoon from the 90s. Let's see here. Did you make other characters like him? Yeah, there's a character similar to him. uh, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, there's some big characters he's got to go up against. Um, yeah, Spoiler City. I have some. I have a short with some other with another character called Wreck Bolt. That's his brother. Uh, let's see here. Anime. I like the like '80s anime. You know, like Akira, Fist of the North Star, Vampire Hunter D, that type of stuff. I'm not really into the newer stuff. Attack on Titan, yeah, that looks pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. That yeah, those big bloody titans, those look pretty cool. I always thought that looked interesting. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff out there that I would love. I just, it's just not my thing. I haven't really given it a, and I like Berserk. That's another one, but that's like, everybody loves Berserk. I've only read like one of the books and thought it was really cool. That was actually the first manga I got, buddy gave it to me. I was like, oh, check out this little box of arrows he's got on his wrist. It's pretty cool. It was like so long ago. Let's see. I might 86 this one right here. There we go. So now we got the spikes in the way. Because this is going to be, you get busy, but you got to take, some parts are too busy. Yeah. Let's see here. Griffith? No, I don't. Yeah, I've only read one of the Berserks, and it was out of order too. Berserk. I just figured, you know what, I gotta have to go. I have to pick these up and read them properly. Oh, the main villain? Okay. I might have seen him then. I think he's like a blonde dude, maybe? It's usually a blonde dude in manga and anime. That white boy trying to bring us down. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, some people just, they offer content that people like, Like right now, I'm doing this Drawstream, and I get more people watching this now than they do my reviews. So just got to kind of go where your audience, where people watch your stuff, Got to just keep trying things. Like I can't, like people sit there and watch other people play video games all day. I can't do that. It drives me nuts. Can't do it. I saw someone with 132K subs making brain rot videos. You only have 630 uses or more. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. But some people just, they might like what that person's entertainment is. Me, I'm into comics and I'm just all about comics. I do reviews on movies sometimes and TV shows, but That's just what I'm kind of into. Manga is comics too. I mean, you can argue about it all you want. That's just my personal, opinion. It's all comics. Anything with sequential art for the most part. Yeah, might not have capes and whatnot, but still comic books. I do like what I like about manga is what I like about it is the character design and the action sequences. I think they're really creative. Um, One thing I respect about manga is the consistency that they have for the readership. They don't reboot all the time. They kind of keep things gangster, just keep the stories going. Yeah, Marvel's cool. I really like indie comics. Just those are my favorite lately. I'm really looking at the old ones too, from like the '90s and '60s, or not '60s, but the '90s and '80s. DC's making, as far as the mainstream goes, they're making really good books right now. You know what? I never saw that movie. Still got to check it out. No Way Home. Yeah, kind of, lost interest on the Marvel movies. Let's see here. Yeah, DC's Absolute Batman's been pretty good. It's been real fun to watch. It's a cool like Elseworlds sci-fi horror book. But Conan has been like my favorite book. All the stuff coming out through Heroic Signatures, they've been doing a really good job. They've been doing a really good job. Let's see here. All right. Put that right there. Okay. Let's start drawing some other stuff over here. Let's see here. Did you watch Parasite? It was a really good movie. No. Sounds interesting though. Still gotta watch The Void. That movie sounds pretty cool. I can fix that a little bit. All right. That up a bit. Right. Do some background right here. Probably draw a tree. Probably get, I think, the wheels right there. Hubcap. See you later, Montoya, man. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I appreciate it, man. I was checking out your Instagram, bro. You got some fire over there. Yeah, I'm a big movie buff myself. Let's thicken up this horse a little bit. Hey, what up, Omer? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thanks, Legend. I appreciate it. How you doing, Omer? I figured I'd work on one of my Helwär pages. I there's only like probably this is the only page I could work on right now and stream it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and work on it live. It's not too spoilery and yeah. Thanks, thanks, Omer. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Some happy trees in the background. Happy little trees. All right, that. I was checking out who was streaming tonight a little earlier, and you and Jason were on. You're still going. I was watching Unhinged for a bit, so you were next to watch for a bit. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I know that they're doing the frog, getting the frog G out there. I didn't. I don't know who he was streaming with though. I've been going like an hour and 45 minutes. Getting a little sleepy. You could probably go a couple hours. Trying to finish the pencils on this page. I finished the top two panels, but these are spoiler city up here, so I had to kind of block them off. Um, Everyone is streaming all the time now. So many shows on now. Jason was solo when I was watching. Raul and T drawings. I'm streaming, yo. That's good. Gotta get the streams going. Got it. Let's see. I kind of. Hey, have a good one, Legend. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, and then the Lord Crackhead Jeremy was streaming last night with Jason and them. That was cool. I haven't seen him in forever. He stopped like streaming like 2 years ago, so now he's back. He's gonna start promoting smaller creators, probably like every week or two. He said, 'cause he's got two channels now. That other channel he had blew up pretty good with Game of Thrones. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Fire and Ice Dude. Yep. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. That right there. Mm. Draw the background right here. This city right here is it's a black metal elf city. It's actually a city street in here, and it's where all like the black metal elves live. These are the gates to it right here, and it's basically it's the corpus or the corpse of the world serpent. Just parts of it lay like in Scandinavia, and they built a whole town out of its carcass. So if you open the doors, it's just like one street of just shops and whatnot. It's a town, and yeah, let me see here, something like that. It's the rib cage right here. You gotta come here later on in the book. Look for some people. Let's see here. Fortnite. What are you doing, dude? Get to drawing your character. I need more references of your character. At real, I want to draw him, but you only have the one drawing. World War Hell looks dope. Yeah. This guy's name is the Helbinger. Kind of like a harbinger, but it's a Helbinger. He's gonna binge through hell. But he turned. This is Helwär. He turns into this. Yeah. I want to make a book about this guy one day. Just a whole book. It's hard doing this book. You know, you can't have your character too strong or too OP. Got to nerf him up. Constantly keep nerfing him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Helbinger. Yeah, that one just came to me one day. Just pure hell, like binging hell onto people and throughout the 9 realms for centuries. I'm gonna have to get some more reference for the doors right here. I'll have to go back and look at some other stuff. Trying to think if I left anything out. We got some nice houses right here on the other side of these doors. Let's see here. Let's start cleaning it up a little bit down here. I'm digging Alien Earth, man. I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, I think it's a solid show. A lot of people are hating on it. I'm just like, nah, it's pretty good. You know, pretty solid. You know, I like how they use like metal bands at the end of each episode. Yeah, I'm gonna probably watch The Witcher tonight. Did you ever finish watching Witcher? I never finished watching that. I'm on season 2 right now, and then I gotta start watching Stranger Things. I gotta get ready for the next season, the final season, because I guess the Duffer Brothers, they like signed an exclusive contract with, like, I don't know if it was I think it was Paramount Plus. It's a fun ride, and they are pushing it in all kinds of new directions. So I think it's good. Yeah, I do, man. I want to see how they like. They never really said where the xenomorph came from. I mean, they're trying to say that it came from Fassbender, but now they're saying that it didn't. Yeah, the Fassbender. Michael Assbender. You got to see that Kung Fury 2 movie trailer. It's 10 minutes long. It's got like Michael Fassbender in it and Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's fucking awesome. It's a movie that never got made. Let's see here. Thinking about doing a Saturday morning show, bro. Saturday morning. Um, Saturday morning. Comics and cartoons, or coffee and cartoons. Something, I don't know, because that Saturday night shows, man, it's just too late for me now. I'm thinking about doing a morning one though, for like an hour a week, for fun. Have guests on and stuff. Well, the xenomorph is supposed to be thousands of years old, and if Fassbender created them, then that messes with the original lore. That's true. That's right. That's right. It's confusing sometimes, doesn't it? How early Saturday? Um, let's see. Be like 10 a.m. East Coast. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think Alien Earth is gonna fix that, right? Yeah, I was just thinking about doing maybe like earlier stream on Saturday. I might make, just like a kind of go over some of the stuff that I was doing on the night show, but maybe also draw a little bit like this, set up some cameras, have somebody on, promote some books for about an hour, and then get out. Go have my coffee, and have my start my day. Go take the kids to karate and that type of stuff. So I don't think that many people stream on Saturday morning either. So it should be pretty good. Yeah. It would be no, it would be let's see, what time is it? Because it would be 7 a.m. for me. So 10 a.m. on the East Coast, so it would probably be. I'm not sure. It'd probably be like 7 or 9 for you. I think you're 2 hours ahead of me, so. I just don't want. I get kind of flaky sometimes. That's the only thing. Just life kind of happens sometimes, you know. Some people are so good at committing to it. It does sound pretty cool though. But I would basically just kind of started basically just like an hour show. That's what I was gonna do. 7 to was it no, but like yeah, 11 to 12 Eastern time, basically like a brunch show, you know. Yep. Yeah, it's just those night streams are kicking my ass. Can't do the 3 hours of sleep anymore. Hey, what's up, K-pop? I mean, I like the night streams more. It kind of goes with my style and everything, but just can't do it right now. And I can do it, but it's gonna be like it would be like random, you know. And you need to do if you're gonna do streams that you know or like a show, you need to have a consistent schedule, you know. Got to get like you gotta have a show, man. You gotta have like topics and stuff ready to go. Oh damn, Prince, huh? That's cool. And, you know, I never made Prince. I never made Prince before. I've been doing research on him now. People have been doing pretty good with him over on TikTok, especially like Prince of paintings. That whole painter market. It's pretty good. How's it going, Junie? Let's see here. Movie and comic stuff, huh? That's cool. Lots of horror. I went to the Spirit Halloween store yesterday. That was pretty fun. Like 2 boxes of prints I made years ago. I need to get rid of them. Try to sell them. Used to sell them at cons back in the day. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna start a website pretty soon, dude, or an online store. gonna get that going like probably before the end of the year, I think. Start selling my artwork on there and my comics. Yeah. I want to get to the point where I just make comic books too and I don't crowdfund them anymore. Like, I'm going to do it for this book and maybe the next few books, but I'm going to get to a point where I'm just making books that I'm not going to crowdfund them, dude. Even if I got to, like, I don't know, we'll see. Kind of want to just make them. Especially if I'm doing black and white, they'll be a little cheaper to make. Just fucking fund the book myself and then just put them for sale in my store and launch it. Or if I do a crowdfund, I'll have like most of the book paid for or something. People like that was it fear of missing out? Collectible stuff too. More spooky stuff for now. Yeah, just directly through the store. Yeah, that's what I want to do, man. I'm gonna. That's gonna be like my worst case scenario if I stop crowdfunding. I'm just gonna make my own books and print them when I can and sell them like that. Or if I crowdfund, I'm gonna try to just have the crowdfund help pay for the printing and the shipping and maybe like an editor or something like that. You know. But kind of want to have all the money up front. Dude, I got a great story for Halloween. Came up with it last night, like a concept for a comic. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I was hanging out with my son and we were talking about something, and then I was like, "Oh, it's a great idea." Always be using other people's money. Always. Yeah. Yeah. Halloween's just a time, you know, special time. Like I got horror stories. All my stuff's metal, but like I came up with like a straight up Halloween style comic book, kind of epic, Halloweeny, like pumpkins and stuff like that. You know, want to do something like that. I actually wanted to make a book that was like orange and green, like just straight up like fall colors. Basically black, green, and orange. That would be like the colors from the book, all flats, black, green, you know, ink, and then green and orange. Get that real like Halloween fall feel to it. Kind of, kind of Dan Breretoned out. Yeah, I was talking to mix them too. They like I'm gonna my book's gonna be have like some it's gonna be on like cream paper, real creamy. Looking forward to that. Purple. Nah. I was just gonna do straight up orange and green, just like a pumpkin, and do a whole book like that. Yeah, in black ink, you know. But I don't know. Yeah, the cream style of paper. Yeah, it's pretty. It's like a little off white. I'm kind of going more for that type of texture from the paper that I'm gonna be printing. I like the way that feels. Really, not glossy either. Just really rough. Yeah. Yeah, this is Helbinger right here. I don't think I showed you. This is my like turnarounds. Dude, I got this book at the 99-cent store before they closed down. I got two of them. Like they're perfect for character designs. You can draw some at the top, and then yeah, these were only $1, dude. Yeah, got Helwär right there. Like one of my first designs. Just quick little like character designs. This is Van. I'll probably put this in like special features or something. That's the rolling cage. That's the name of it. Is a back of it's got a fucking an amplifier as the back door. Yeah. And his brother Wreckbolt. He's got these like big bolts all over collar and around his waist. He's been in prison for fucking like 1,000 years. Oh, this guy, man, I want to do. This is a Toxic Mask. He's the drummer in the band. I actually came up with this character a long time ago. I was gonna do a Toxic Mask book. It's pretty badass. He's a wrestler. He's like off books, special forces. Yeah. I can't show that guy. Huh. Can't show that guy. Oh, wait, whoops, I showed him already. Let's see here. There's a ton of these in here. I don't know. This one's kind of fun. Like a mini boss in there. This guy's fun right here, Hornface. Yeah. He's in the beginning of the book. This is Dockel, one of the main characters. I did a stream drawing him. It's pretty fun. These are just like some of the Black Elf minions. Yeah. He's back. What's up? How's it going, man? Garm. He's a motherfucker. This guy's a kaiju-sized dog in hell. Yeah. Yep. Can't wait to put the book out. Should be pretty fun. Yeah, I'm pretty much winding down right now. I'm gonna probably draw a couple little things on here, but nothing too crazy. Just kind of winding down the stream. About to end it in like 5 minutes before it gets too late. Didn't go too late tonight. But yeah, Elmer, if you're around too, man, maybe we can talk about something for like that Saturday thing. Maybe we can meet up sometime. Definitely you're always welcome to come on and hang out too. If you're up on those if we don't work something out, you can definitely always come and hang out on those Saturday streams. Oh, thanks, Legend. Appreciate it. Because I kind of want to do something like this, but then like, talk about comics and some of the other stuff. Maybe do a little drawing for like an hour and then bounce, I don't know, something. Really wanted to do that Biztober, man. Fuck. that was a pretty good idea. Just didn't work out this year, I guess. I wanted to do something Tober this year. Eventually, it's gonna happen. Take a couple years off and just kind of focus on just doing art stuff. Yeah. I wanted to do the Biztober, yeah. That would have been fun. Real fun. I need to get that Biz book though. What's inside his mind? I know the AKA Pat's got one, Omer's got one. Yeah. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a little bit of bone right here. Let's see, I can draw a lit Some ribs. Give them ribs. Yeah. Oh, you put 2 biz pieces up today, huh? That's cool. He's the biz. The busy biz. So many like Bisley books I want. It's not even funny. Still waiting for Hell Mask 2 to come out. Let's see here, Homer Glitch. September and October, we could maybe do a few shows for that. Even if you don't have the book, as long as you can do biz type character or biz study, I think that would be cool. Yeah, I would just do some Lobos. I would just look for some biz characters. Hell Mask, just stuff he did with like Danzig. There's a fuck ton that he did with Danzig, like Jaguar God, uh, Hell, Lobo, Hell Mask. That's just a couple. You know what I mean? That dude's style, man, it's just next level. So metal. Could do Slain. Yeah, I would just could do Slain. ABC Warriors. I would try to like really look for the stuff that he really did, like especially if they're like seminal, like Slain or Lobo or Hell Mask, all the Verotic shit that he did. That's like 4 weeks right there. Like that's easily like what 5 or 6 characters. And then there's just like a bunch of like heavy metal like covers he did with like these random characters. Come on or something. I didn't do live streams. I don't do live streams. Fucking interview was dope. Yeah, the Frazetta, the TMNT, like kind of like the Casey Jones books. You do Batman. He's got his own Batman style, believe it or not. Like that big swole kind of Batman with the big ears. That's a little something. A little something, something. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Man. Let's see here. We could take TMNT and do them in Frazetta poses with April O'Neil down at their feet in a leotard bikini, biz style. Oh yeah, definitely. He's definitely a vibe. I know the kids say that shit. Definitely, this is definitely a no aura. They say aura, aura. He is though, for reals. Biz aura. Yep, the dread stuff too. Yep. He's kind of really really focused on kind of doing it in his style, you know. If you wanted to, it's kind of hard though, to be honest. It's, it sounds like it's easy, but it's not for me, anyways. He's one of my influences, but it's like I can't really like draw like him. Yeah, just trying to like do it. Yeah, and he's done so many pieces of art. It's like prolific as all get out. So good. Yeah, he's in my top three, man. He's hard to top, man. He really is. There's a lot of cats that have been around a long time, but Bisley's like just he's very prolific, man. You could also do a oh I know I had Peter already did that. I think he did a Barker Tober, like Clyde Barker. Uh, yeah, business. I think he's drawn Wolverine. Yeah, pretty sure I've seen it. I can picture it in my head. There's also that book they did, Lost Angeles. That's like a newer one that him and Kevin Eastman did. It's like the Aztec gods come to life and start an apocalypse in Los Angeles. Looks fucking awesome. It's on Eastman's website. I wanted to pick it up, but I keep forgetting about it. Then there's also like a fistful of something. Yeah, it's got like it's a western. It's got a lady in it, blonde hair. Yeah. Wish you guys. I think I'm probably gonna head out and maybe watch a little something and go to sleep. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it. This is the Helbinger right here at the gates of Jormungand. Hopefully, I get to put this book out. Yeah, it's called Los Angeles. Just Google it. It looks so cool. Yeah, it just came out okay. Didn't come out as much as I wanted it to come out, but it came out okay. I try to do that stream this weekend, hopefully, on Saturday. I got to kind of format it and figure out what I want to accomplish for the show. And yeah, you're welcome to come on, buddy. Hope everybody has a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You guys have a happy day off tomorrow. It's Labor Day. And yeah, always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know your role. See you guys next time.